You know, the expedition is over. That's what they said. But there's just some memories in there that will never end.
Tell me about this. You know, watching last night, you were riding camels. You had a baby camels at
You know,
camp?
that was the thing. We got there and we had Grandma Camel. Okay, she was Grandma, was mine. And then we had 2 daughters, and then they had 2 calves. But the calves were running free. And this created some consternation on the part of Mom and Grandma. And Grandma, they had to actually tie her leg down so I could stand on the other one so I could get on her. She just was not happy at all.
You really did well, and then that last leg of the trip, there was a moment where you had to decide between going over the mountain and going down the river, and that seemed like it was probably the moment where things didn't work well.
It was a difficult decision, but we knew Sam wouldn't do well over the mountain. We knew we were tight, we were ahead, but we still thought we had a chance, so we took the river. And there was one spot on there that Sam did kind of twist her ankle a little bit, which slowed us down. And during this entire time, we didn't see anybody until we saw the fishermen coming up. And when we linked up in Black Canyon, we could see the girls from Kansas ahead of us, so we knew they had gone faster over the top than we had. And when we hit that water, that was like really cold water.
You could tell from Sam's reaction.
It was shivering, and there was that one shot of us where we stepped off. You had to cross it back and forth because you couldn't run along the side because of the rocks. And Steve stepped in. He went right up to his neck, and then the 3 of us went on over, and we were up to our chests. And it was cold, and by that time the wind began to pick up. So we're walking probably a quarter, maybe a half a mile up this cold river with this strong wind blowing your face, and the dust storm got really bad.
Well, as we watched the competition, and you could tell that Sam was struggling in that last leg of the trip, the water, the temperature, it felt like to me watching that she had just pushed her body to its breaking point.
I think she was right there at the breaking point, but you know, the thing of it is, really, I think I give credit to the producers, Mark Burnett, the way they portrayed us. They portrayed us as a family. And when you stop to think, ABC's kind of a Disney type of family type show, right? And they portrayed us very well, I think. The scene of us coming at the end, holding hands. You know, yesterday morning was kind of a somber morning. This morning, it's more emotional because they're having this immense outpour from across the country, from the community, and it was, yeah, because I lost, and I've never received so many congratulatory messages for losing in my life.
You said on the show last night that, you know, this would make your final days exciting, and I thought, am I missing something here? Scuba Dick is acting like he's, you know, 100 years old. You're not even 70 yet.
Well, you know, they did have me make that one commercial, like for Facebook, and it says, I'm a military man, I'm 69 years old, and I'm not slowing down.